Howdy folks, and welcome back once more to Let's Play Ravenloft Stone Prophet. Today, the last of the side areas here in the burial hall. Oh boy! I think we have fallen for one of the classic blunders. We entered our portal. Oh, can I walk between them? I imagine not, yeah. Really? Why? As I say, like, we have Wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting that level of effectiveness from one burning hands. But, alright. Just killed all of them, less one. Okay, so there's like another periapt of venom immunity, some water, some Keonk Tom's ointment. Really nothing I honestly care about. Okay. So is that one just like a, wow, that's some top shit. Well, no, but there's something over there. So like, I have a button I can press? No. There's the fireball, but that doesn't really do anything. I don't suppose we can jump in here? No. Maybe there's buttons down here? Not really looking like it. Okay. Buttons in here. No. Buttons in the intermediary hallway. Wizardry 6 has taught me well. And there's nothing. Alright. So with this, my only thinking... God, where were they? What was the area that had all the buttons? I think that was over here, though, but that just, like, opened side areas. There's obviously shit down there, but... no real way to get to it, although there are obviously lower crypts that we have yet to explore. So see, there's where we came in. Was there another stairway like right around here? No. There are these pits in this area though. Was that through here? No, of course not. Of course not. Why would it be the first area I go to? That's just silly, Gene. Why would you think that, you big dumb dummy? It's not this one either. How the hell? Oh, is it the southern one then? It's fucking... man. That is my luck right there. You got 2 chances, and each chance has a 1 in 3 chance of being correct. Gonna miss them all. Alright, so yeah, where do these pits take us? Is this just more snakes? No. Alright, just a room. Let's go ahead and get... What am I doing? I was going to cast light, and like, we haven't needed light since... God, when did we get the Helm of Brilliance? That's like technically... Oh, that's right, this is all the poison and shadows. All right. I mean, if nothing else, I suppose we can map it. We have the antifungal creams. Feels effects of disease. Yeah, by and large, back in the days of yore, disease didn't really do so much for the hit point damage. Disease was typically like ability score damage, and if you took, you know, like if your ability scores were reduced to 0 or whatever, it just killed you. Okay, so there's the exit. I mean, I understand why they wouldn't necessarily want to track that in this game. It's just essentially extra garbage to have to deal with programmatically, when realistically it works fine as like a maybe lesser version of poison. Okay. All right. Well, I guess instead of using any of the ointments that I have, we might as well just use these. Precious antifungals. As we all know, you got some nice flesh-rotting diseases, you just slap some tough-actin Tinactin on that. And boy, you got nothing to worry about. Maybe some talcum powder to make sure you don't have any unnecessary moisture. Or is that were there only 3 of them? I thought there were more than that down here. I guess the rest is water. All right, Kit. Bring forth the ointment. He's just like begins weeping in the back of the party. As Chunk like grins wildly as he opens like the lid of the box, but he's got to work it because it's like all stuck shut because of, you know, suction due to being completely sealed from the ointment. Just giving this one more once around to make sure I didn't miss any like stairs or anything. No. All right. Let's get out of here then. So I guess now we can go harass the Sphinx, right? That's always high adventure. Why am I walking? We have a teleport somewhere. Where is my box? Oh, teleports. There it is. Sphinx. Got it on the first try. Completely intentional. Okay.
You have returned. Know you the answer to the riddle? There is the eye, and the lie. Those who know the answer may pass, yet none shall pass, for the secret is lost to men. Go then to solve the riddle. Let your footfalls echo in my memory. Run away.
Ancient Sphinx, we know your secret. The eye is the living image for which you are named. The eye is your name, Shesep Ankh. And the lie is that none may pass. For I have said the words, and we shall pass. Open the way.
By the ancients, I must obey. Step within, you who know the name of Shesep Ankh.
Thanks, bro. So if I recall correctly, and I believe I do, I think we've got mimics in here. Second to that, though, I'm gonna just make sure that save took, because I think I might have fat fingered a button. Anyways, second to that, I believe the last hireling we can meet is in here. Hello, where are you? Irakos Sphinx. Now it ain't nothing. Anyways, yeah, so create water cute. In the original version of the game, there was not a hireling in here, but with the 1.01 patch or whatever, they added a, what is he? I think a jackal weir, which is kind of like a weir jackal type thing. Stop it. Go to bed, Sphinx.
Quiet, please. I insist on quiet. You walk within the halls of insight, herein and safely kept by the treasured secrets of the age. What more wisdom might you seek? The knowledge of the centuries awaits.
Oh, I like sentimental knowledge. Okay, we have stairs. I should be marking these stairs down. Up. There we go. I also remember this place being... Wow. I also remember this place being a bitch. I don't remember why, though. Scroll of the Sage. It is the doom of men that they forget. It was there when the mists came. I saw Harakir torn from the river valley which nurtured and fed its people into the strange realm we came. In years to come, who else will remember the treachery of Onctopot or the horrid deeds of the Hierophant? It is no wonder the gods have abandoned us. My gift to the future is this. I have recorded the history of that moment in a magical vessel, a bottle which contains my very thoughts. To safeguard this treasure, I locked the mystery with a word of command, a single name known only to a voice, to a single magical mouth. In the Sphinx it awaits, in no other way shall the history be known. Okay.
Across from me lie a choice of 3. In that choice you shall find tooth and claw or treasured gift. Let your thoughts whirl like a storm. Now, focus. Is it not in the eye of the storm that safety is?
So that would have told us that if we'd opened the central one, we would have found this. But having opened the other one, we found experience points. And being adventurers, that is of utmost importance. Speaking of which, Rove hit level 13. And that looks like about it of importance here. I think Raktur might have leveled recently as well. Rove, what you got? Oh, another 6th level spell. Let's grab Disintegrate for maximum disappointment. We have 10 3rd level spells now. Ridiculous. I'm actually going to trade the flame arrows and we're just going to go with a haste and 9 lightning bolts. Rove is just being his best self and some burning hands. All right, Ket, I don't think you've got anything new. No. All right. Yeah, that Ring of Wizardry is pretty crazy. Okay, so we have obvious trap is obvious. We have little burial urns and shit. Hello.
Take the shorter route, I insist. No, don't listen to me. The longer is more pleasant.
Or is it dangerous?
No, I'm certain the shorter route is the one they both end the same.
Of course, I can stay safely where I
Hmm.
am.
Magic mouths being fucky? I would have never guessed. Really, guy? It kills me. It kills me that I can't just spam click. We would be just mauling our way through everything. Oh my god, it would be so nice. Where you at, buddy? Hello. I mean, they're doing damage. They're trying. We can't interact with those. Nothing here. Oh no. Anyway. So if I recall correctly, mimics will hit you and slow you. That mimic was eaten by bees. Ow. And fireball traps. Hello. Look at that. Popping locks like nobody's business. Alright. Is this a key? Gold key, blue gem. Is that a key for this lock? Can't tell. No, okay. Go ahead and just... No. Leave the old keys. You guys also... Oh. Aha! It's always a mimic. It's okay, they go down to stray lightning, but oh, there were two of them, shit. Jesus. Man. I want to fight Drist. Give me Drist as an optional boss. Give me those sweet, sweet Dark Elven Mary Sue experience points. Goodness. That was a thick one. You know Rove's getting serious when he bumps out to, like, you know, 4th level spells. I mean, honestly, in Rove's case, going past just burning hands is mildly excessive. Ooh. Nice try, game. Oh no. So now we're gonna play the game of how many mimics can we get active at once. Because my hope is it's gonna be a lot more than one. Yeah, keep them coming. Oh no, we've been glued. They're eating Rove alive. How about death? Nothing happened. Good job. Oh no, we killed one. This music though is kind of unnecessary. Alright, fine. God, I can't believe how good Burning Hands still is. Alright, so yeah, you can see we can't move. We don't actually have a debuff for it, but yeah, we are mimic glued, and if I recall correctly, it actually lasts quite a while, so we'll just have a nappy. You use that as an opportunity to top everybody up and make sure Rove has his spells prepared. And then we'll get rare. Okay, how many more of you shitheads are in here? Oh, salt bottle. Hey, we found the bottle that apparently we were looking for that was supposed to be super mysterious and stuff, but was really just in this one room that we happened to waddle our stupid asses into. That mimic had a lot of hit points. Oh, hey, a potion of healing. Good joke. Oh, there's more items back here. What did I miss? Oh, potion. Oh, more potions of healing. You guys, I don't know if I've ever told you this, but I think we need more potions of healing. Okay, so I assume that this is the other way, maybe? I have no idea. Mildly confuzzled. Entirely perturbed. Oh, God. Rove just, like, screams like the highest pitched scream you'd ever hear and just fire everywhere. He's like a cat, but instead of, like, just silently jumping away from the surprise, he screeches high enough to make your ears bleed, and then death magic comes out. Ooh, a Wand of Frost. Sure. Add it to his collection. So I assume this is probably gonna be a fireball trap? Yeah. Be great if we had like a thief or something what could disarm this bullshit. I think I've bitched about this before. I do like all the little, like, decorative objects they have laying around, like stuff like this. This pottery specifically actually really reminds me of Dark Sun Shattered Lands, though, for some reason. I wonder if any of this pottery is mimics. Ah, it is. A lot of mimics. All right. Give me a moment. I have AOE's. Here you go. Ice Storm disappointing as always, but okay. So is there actually? So we got a key to come into this room. Oh, okay. I was gonna be butthurt. We got a Ring of Protection. Ring of Protection plus 4. Good fucking God. Okay, so I think if I give, I think Chunk will hit like a -8 AC with this. Oh, I love it. But I'm gonna give it to Haraktur so both of the front row can be sitting at a a nice hearty -5 there. That's... Spicy meatball. I'm okay with it, though. So for those of you playing newer D&D, having no idea how THAC0 works, having a -5 AC would probably be the equivalent of like a 25 AC in regular D&D. But in addition to, like, that probably doesn't sound too crazy high, because like in newer D&D, like your attack bonuses scale pretty quickly and whatnot. In old D&D like this, the only things you added to your attack were your THAC0, basically, a modifier for your strength, and magic weapons, and that was it. So 25 doesn't sound high, but that's a pretty chunky AC.
As it is written, as it has been foretold, I hold a secret. A word of command is mine to tell. Listen, for the history of Octopot belongs to he who speaks the name Hierophant.
Okay. So can I use this now? Yes, I can. The secret to the battle is known to us. If memory serves, the command word is Hierophant.
Anctopot. One jewel this pharaoh sought. One prize. Immortality. The priests of Ra gathered, opposing Anctopot. One by one they fell victim to Anctopot's touch of death. The Hierophant, a great priest of Ra, determined to end the threat. In stealth, the Hierophant moved against the ruler of the land. Anctopot, deep in dreams of immortality, heard nothing. In the fall of a shadow, the history of the land changed forever. The priests of Ra laid Anctopot to his rest. The threat to the priests of Ra seemed over, the Hierophant's battle won. Not so. The enmity between priest and pharaoh had just begun.
Okay, so basically the Hierophant ganked Octopot while he was having a nappy, and in doing so did not spare the land of the bullshit of which he was hoping to spare the land. You know, I was gonna see what happens if I point blank AoE a storm, because that felt pretty damn close quarters to me, but what do I know? Okay, let's see what we got down here. Oh, a closed door. Wonderful. I'm gonna save, actually. Okay. So I am mashed up against this thing as close as I can get. It didn't hurt my party. I thought the whole point of not spamming ice storms at point blank range was that it would nuke your party. Video games, not even once. I am much worried over the health of my Lord Octopot. Each breath comes as a distraction, as though he fears it might be his last. His search to extend his life consumes him. The palace has become silent, and within its walls we walk about as in a tomb. The music once played is gone. It is said the priests of Ra no longer trust my lord. Worse, a series of deaths has become among them. How can they blame my dear lord, my suffering lord? They call it Octopot's touch of death. Were it in my power, I would punish them for such insolence. Were it in my power, I would heal my Lord Octopot of all misery. Yeah, well, he's like a mega lich mummy now, so don't worry too much about that. He does have a touch of death, too. I'm pretty sure, like, it insta-gibbs anybody he hits with it. Page 3 from Ancient Guide to the Dead. Senmet is a mummy whose powers are limited, that is to say, not of the 4th or 5th ranks of invulnerability. Indeed, some actions may succeed in his destruction, yet, even when victory seems imminent, care must be taken. The blows of magical weapons are not enough. Seeing the beast fall before you is not enough. Soon the defeated husk of bone and tattered cloth will rise, and it shall seek you out. Yet, in my Harakiri studies, I have come across mention now and again of a spell known as the Spell of Retirement. Only the most powerful priests have ever produced such a marvel. It is my belief that were such a scroll to be read over the remains of Senmet before he could once again arise, then the beast would be permanently destroyed. Well, we figured that out before we even came here, bro. Ah, shit. Ow. Water! Just immediately lobs it down a hallway full of, like, nasty poo gas. Bro, just don't. Really? Dreams of Octopot. Oh. Okay, let's try that again. In these days, mothers frighten their children with tales of Octopot. They say he stalks the night, a mummy wandering the desert sands. It is a tale for children. The truth of it is worse. A reality of dreams and the fitful state in which a monster sleeps. All mummies are prone to long periods of slumber, and Octopot is no exception. According to the most reliable sources, he lies sealed in Pharaoh's Rest, in a state similar to vampiric hibernation. His mind has entered a dreamlike state. Unfortunately, the powers of Octopot are so great that his dreams alone affect the land. It is said of storms, disease, and disasters in Harakir that they are the wrath of the dreaming Octopot. Sounds like a good guy. Oh, shortcut button. Thanks, game. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it all the same. Oh no, damn it. Oh my god. Thank you. Freaking Rove near dead in the background. He's taken several points of damage. It's very, very serious. Okay. Ugh. Let's go over this way. See if there's anything fun to... Oh. I love that our thief can actually do thiefy things. Oh, you guys are gonna need more. I mean, there are certainly several of them. Oh, the door is making itself a better choke point than I had intended. That's okay. Is there something behind us? There totally is! I didn't even hear you, aggro buddy. Well, disintegrate works. Neat. They even got the green ray down. It's a little bit thick though. Disintegrate is supposed to be a thin green ray. I'm just saying my D&D immersion has been thoroughly ruined. 0 out of 10. Worst game on the engine. And may God have mercy on these developer souls. Nothing. Okay. I feel like this place seems like it's supposed to be like, I don't know, a library. One would think that were it to be a library, there'd be more places of study in here. As it is, it appears to be more of a tomb. In the ancient days of Harakir, the priests of Ra often received funerary rites rivaling those of the pharaoh. This was certainly true for the great priest of Ra. Powerful spells or alterations to the standard rituals of mummification served to bind the spirit of the priest within his body. The conversion of the preserved body to an undead mummy was then a fairly rapid process. Mummies produced in this way possess powers great enough to defeat any mortal challenger. In rare cases, they may reach a level of invulnerability as high as the 5th rank. This is not to say all mummies are indestructible, but great care must be taken to gauge a mummy's strength before committing oneself to its destruction. So my assumption is that Octopot, he's got the 5th level of invulnerability, because if I recall correctly, like, we can't kill him when we get to him. I think I remembered Kibitz. I think Kibitz mentioned that, like, him and the Hierophant duke it out. It's been so long since I played this, I don't recall. I just remember having to, like, avoid him for the entire dungeon that he's in, and it's a huge pain in the ass. Oh no! Imagine being a powerful enough wizard you can just look at something and be like, die, and it does. Hey. And yes, I saw that paper. I'm just poking around. Or we got 2 papers. Buried Temple of Ra. So which is the gateway to the buried temple? Oh, this is the hands. Wait. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to this one. May be pertinent. Gateway to the Temple of Ra. He killed many priests, making them into his own undead slaves. Yes, it is Onctopot of whom I speak. Such treachery, and from one favored by Ra. His fear of death drove him to turn against all who had served him. As priests of Ra, we could not let such madness go unanswered. There stepped from among us one to put Onctopot in his tomb. Into the darkness of Pharaoh's Rest he sent our traitor king. Then the gateway linking Pharaoh's Rest and the Temple of Ra was disabled. The seals which must be set in place in both locations were taken down and shattered, the pieces we scattered about. Enjoy your watch as the link between the entombed Pharaoh and Ra was destroyed. So that is referring to... No, I threw one. I was gonna say, why are there 3 pieces of paper there? That's referring to the 2 seals that we've been slowly piecing together throughout the game, which I think is a fucking great way to like lock your end game areas in a game. Like, hey, you need 2 keys, but each key's in 4 parts, and here's the entire world, go find them. Like, that's all I need. You don't have to give me any more than that. And I am a happy camper. I also just realized now that when we rotate, the floor tiles don't rotate right. And when we move left and right, they don't move right. And now I can't unsee it. And now you can't unsee it too. Okay. Oh. Ah! I didn't mean to get rid of you, buddy. I'm sorry. I wanted to talk to you first, at least. I have no idea what that other button did, so let's come down here and check. Oh, hey, experience points. Ah! Is that a person? That is a person. Alright, I think this is the Jackal we were hiding back here with a fucking Sphinx. Yeah, this is the Jackal we were.
I don't seem to recall you. No, I don't even know when I might have imagined you. What was I thinking? Have I named you?
Name? Why should you give us a name? Is something wrong, fellow? Are you well?
That sound, it's not a dream. It's, I can hear you, truly. Why, I haven't imagined you at all, have I? You breathe the same foul air, walk these same cold stones. Were I to reach out, I believe I could touch you. I, Seth Rock, could touch you.
Yeah. What are you doing here?
Solitude. Do you know the word? Do you know what alone means? What being here without another voice to hear or other eyes to meet means? By the gods, your appearance alone has broken the walls of my prison. Bless you. Bless you for being real.
Have you survived in this place? Has it not stood inviolate, empty of life for centuries?
True. True enough for anyone loving truth to see. Centuries. I have been here for centuries. Alone for centuries. You're the first to come in all that time. If not for the curse, my bones would be dust. My blood would be a memory of what once was dust. Age, disease, thirst, hunger, I've lived them all. Oh, but solitude is the worst.
Curse. What curse has kept you alive through all these years?
Should I tell you? The blood of the Jackalware runs in my veins. Now, I swear to you, I am not evil. But as I wish, there is another form I may command. It is that of the man Jackal. Now, please, it need not concern you. I shall alter to that deadly guise only as you command. Take me with you, and the power of the beast shall be a protection for us. Those who placed me here did not understand, could not trust.
So yeah, this guy is a Jackalweir, and I think, again, he's one of the more interesting companions in the game. The problem is that you generally find him so late in the game that he is just, like, ridiculously underleveled. I think we pick him up and he's, like, 7th level, maybe? So we're not going to be taking him with us. The way to the Sphinx is open. Leave if your curse allows it, but not in our company. The journey with the Jackalweir is a risk we're not prepared to take.
I understand. Won't you reconsider? It's been so long. To me now, your company is worth more than freedom. Perhaps you will come this way again, and if so, I would again beg you to take me with you.
The companions in this game are all really interesting. I wish that having like a 6-person party were more reasonable in these games. Oh, summon Swarm, never to be cast.
Seek out my brethren, if it is the word of command you seek. Obeying this word, Thoughtball shall reveal its history unto you.
Yeah, we already figured that out, buddy, sorry. Excuse you? I was manipulating a lock. Thank you very much. Let's do one more room here, and then we'll call it. No mimics? By the gods. What do we get instead? Bracers of archery. Fuck off. Some potions and the hero and the ooh, this is important if I recall correctly. In the days when Octopot ruled as pharaoh in Harakir, his soldiers revered him, remaining faithful and true. From among the soldiers, elite guard were picked, and from these guards, the personal guard of the pharaoh came. It was a great honor to be chosen. In the last days of Octopot's mortal rule, a great hero earned his right to stand between his king and the dangers of the land. Renowned for his skill with weapons and the trained falcon at his side, this warrior stood ready to sacrifice his own life. Yet, the one who slew Octopot moved with such stealth, no chance was given. The hero stood guard, unknowing, while the pharaoh met his fate. So, the falcon that is mentioned is something that we will eventually have to deal with. But for now, go ahead and chug some free healing potions. And I think on that note, we are going to go ahead and call it. So as per usual, folks, thank you for watching. Hope you all had a good time, and I will see you all next time, wherein we've got more of this. We have at least one more level below us. We have a little bit more on this one to poke around in. And yeah, hopefully it won't be too terrible. Until then, hey, you made it to the end. Nice. If you had a good time, check out one of these other series, see if you like them. Drop a like, comment, or subscribe if you'd like to support the channel, Feed the Machine and all that. As always, thanks for watching.